O Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dahite
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dahite
Karunan Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Varnita Charite
Karuna Kurumai Karuna Bharite Sanaka Sanatana Varnita Charite
O Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dahite
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Dahite
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya
Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna
Okay, इसको और माधुर्य कदम्बिनी
बाहु
माधुर्य कदम्बिनी
माधुर्य कदम्बिनी आगे ना
माधुर्य कदम्बिनी I saw here.
Korave Gora Chandra Ravi Karita Ravi Krishna Krishna Bhakta Yakal Bhakta So Srila Gurudev, he was always commenting on Madhurya Kadambini during the last few Kartik festival that he was still present with us, and he was always insisting very much on this Anishtita Bhakti, explaining what is Anishtita before we get to the stage of Nishta, and there's all this unfixed devotion. And he will say, try to take the pulse where, what is your pulse, where you're situated. Because when we begin the process of, when we come in contact with the devotees and we practice some bhajana kriya, then at first the new devotee, he's very enthusiastic. He thinks that everything I've already achieved. Now Gurudev compares that to someone, a youngster who learns how to write. Then he feels very proud when he comes home. He says, now mommy, I know how to spell a word, mama, M-A-M-A, or cow, C-O-W. And so he thinks that he has made tremendous progress and is almost at the goal. So the new devotee, he is very enthusiastic, and he considered the older devotees a little too slow, not enthusiastic. But then after a while, he start realizing it's not that easy. Then there's some effort that you have to make, and it's not always like pure enthusiasm. Sometimes, because just like a child going to school, he knows how to spell some words, but then you have to make sentences, and then there should be a verb, and there should be a conjugation, so then it starts to become a little more complicated. So the enthusiasm go down. And so the new devotee, same thing. When he finds that there's some effort to be made, sometimes he's enthusiastic and sometimes he's not. So the rule of bhakti is like this, that as long as we are not fixed in shraddha, the shraddha is not fixed, then it goes up and down. And then there's other stages. At one point, the devotee, he wants to make steady progress, and he wants to be rid of all material attachment, but for some reason he still falls back. He takes some. He wants to be free from all the material desires, but somehow there's always desires coming into his mind. And a different stage also is when he takes vow of chanting a fixed number of rounds every day, but one day he will chant 64 rounds, and the next day he will not be able to complete even 16, because of so much work or becoming discouraged. His vow is not steady. He cannot be steady in his practice. Then comes the stage of Taranga Rangini, where Bhakti Devi is giving she's sending some condition to help you to accomplish your mission. So you get very successful in collecting followers, collecting money, and people recognize you. You become like the minister that everybody listens to, not like the simple man who is saying something and nobody cares about what he says. But the danger is to think that, oh, I have attained a high stage of bhakti, when actually this is still not nishta, the fixed bhakti. And to become attracted by followers, money and fame. And so some devotees, they come to this stage of becoming sannyas and guru, thinking that they have attained a very high class of bhakti, maybe bhava bhakti, but actually it's only taranga rangini. It means enjoying the waves. When you go to Hawaii, some people are very expert in these big waves. They have this surf and they go inside the wave and they're enjoying it. But the wave also can roll you completely and break your neck or drown you. And so this is also a dangerous stage. This Madhurya Kadambini explained the whole process that Rupa Goswami was explaining, starting with the Shraddha, then you have Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajana Kriya, then you have this process of clearing up all the different anarthas. And when you come to the stage of Nishta, and Gurudev insisted so much on this point, if in this lifetime you can come to the stage of Nishta, then you've accomplished great progress, because then it will become more easy. It's very difficult when you have all these unwanted things, so many unwanted things, so many weakness of art and so many aparad that comes of doubts, and it's very difficult to practice bhakti in this stage. It is not fixed. This is what is called kanishta, a person whose faith is pliable. And when you come to the stage of nishta, then you enter into madhyam, and where nothing will actually stop you. We used to think that nishta is just a stage like this that I may already have attained, but Gurudev always gave that example of Haridas Thakur. You may beat me up or cut me into little pieces, I'm not going to stop chanting. This is nishta. It's not bhava bhakti, nishta, so very, very elevated. And so this book is very valuable, Madhurya Kadambini, and is still available, because some books of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur disappear completely. In those days there was no printing press. It was written on some barks or some leaves, and the weather, the hot weather, and the termite, they eat everything. Because you need, now they know that when you go to a university, when they have some documents that are very old, they keep it in cold places, because the coolness keep those documents. But when it's very hot like India, it destroys very quickly. So some of the documents that were written by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur disappeared. And but we still have this Madhurya Kadambini, which is, because it's Aishwarya Kadambini also. And this Madhurya Kadambini help us to understand where we are situated in our bhakti. Usually in beginning, but struggling with those things. So this is like in a nutshell. Of course, I didn't go through the details, but Maharaj is always tricking me to speak.
Om Agyanatimirandasya Gyananjanam Sadakaya Chakshurmidam Jeno Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikavi Tadare Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namo Vancha Kalpatarusya Kripa Sindhu Purivacha Paritanam Puribhu Vaishnavebhyo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So first of all, I offer my humble respectful Dandavat Pranam to the respect of my Guru Pad Padmu, Nitya Lila Parishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satmana Bhakti Vedanta Shalok, Bhavan Goswami Maharaj, and Bhakti Vedanta Shalok Goswami Maharaj. And simultaneously offer my humble respectful Dandavat Pranam to the Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Guru Bandhu Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all Vaishnavas. So just you heard about Madhurya Kadamini Grantha, and also a few days before we also discussed. 5 days we also deeply try to analyze about Madhurya Kadamini Grantha and how Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad explain how an ordinary sadhak develop a bhajan and sadhan and attain his perfection goal. Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, amitva, nishtha, ruchi, asakti, bhav and prem. So many things we already discussed there. This that Prabhuji also explained how to free from anartha nivritti. Anartha means no authority anartha. No matter not. Artha means no need. There is no need, that is called the anartha. Simple. Artha means need. Anartha means no. There is no need. That means in our bhajan sadhana we have to free from all kinds of unwanted things, anartha. So what kinds of anartha, unwanted things in our heart, sadhaks should inquire themselves. Then he can also measurement what level is he. कितने पानी में हो आप जान सकते हो. What is called?
How deep you are in the
How
water.
deep are in the water.
You can see.
You can see. Sometimes also when today also morning was looking the water maybe not deep, but maybe when you will go, maybe you will be also
in the mud.
In the mud you also water is coming from your neck. Then you can maybe come out. Because sometimes also you cannot see it. Sometimes also what is called? The mud is there, where the body, what is called?
It's deep inside.
And you can go inside.
Yes, go deep in the mud, yes.
क्या बोलते हैं?
Drive sand.
Most of them in Russia, there's trees are there, but if you go,
Quicksand.
Quicksand. Quicksand. You cannot come out also. If more you then you go more. In the water of the trees also there. You are seeing mud is there.
It looks like that.
Look like this. But if you go there, then very deep, you cannot come out. And you try to come out and more come out, more deep.
Quicksand.
So in the same way, actual you have to realize yourself, your bhajan and sadhan, and how much you are going on. That is called barometer. You can measurement yourself. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Madhurya Kadamini also explained these things. You are doing bhajan and sadhan, and which stage are you? You are Kanishta, Madhyam or Uttam. Prabhuji very nicely explained. Ka Nishtha. Where is your Nishtha? Ka Nishtha. Sanskrit or Ka, where? Nishtha. Where is your Nishtha? Actually means Kanishta Adhikari is no Nishtha. And Kanishta Adhikari no Nishtha. Nishtha actually coming in the stage of Madhyam Adhikari. Then this thing start his actual bhajan and sadhan. Your Shastra is saying Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, then Nishtha. So until Anartha Nivritti, that is called also Kanishta Adhikari. When you come in Anartha Nishtha, then Nishtha Ruchi, that is the stage of Madhyam Adhikari. And Madhyam Adhikari is upper level, that is called the, what is called? Asakti, and after Asakti, that is called before Bhav, that is called Rati. And understand? So that means, what did he say? Nishtha to asakti and rati, that's equal madhyamadhikari level. Then bhav coming, that is uttamadhikari. Then uttamadhikari also 3 stages, madhyamadhikari is 3 stages, and also kanishthadhikari 3 stages. And in this Madhurya Kandvani very nicely and details explain these things. So just Prabhuji also very nicely explained the anarthas, how many anarthas in our heart. Though many kinds of anarthas, but Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad in Madhurya Kandvani explained 4 kinds of anarthas in our heart. There's a Duskriti Uttha Anartha, Sukriti Uttha Anartha, Bhakti Uttha Anartha, and Aparad Uttha Anartha. First explain Duskriti Uttha Anartha. Sanskrit what you learn little bit, just the simple meaning, then understand. Duskriti Uttha Anartha. Uttha means arise. Understand? Uttha, arise. Duskrita means past life you did some sinful activities, bad activities. For that kinds of obstacles are coming, your bhajan and sadhan, that is called Duskrita Anartha. Many kinds of disease, distress are coming from our previous whatever action. For this is also obstacles or bhajan and sadhan. That is Duskriti Uttha Anartha. And so many kinds of sickness. Mostly many kinds of sickness coming. And those who are what you call Durarogya, which is not
Curable.
uncurable.
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 Incurable.
Incurable, uncurable.
Both. Either.
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 Okay. So that kinds of actual called the Duskriti Uttha Anartha is coming. And Sukriti Uttha Anartha, the previous life you did many kinds of pious activities, charity, donation, and helping the people, many kinds of you did. For this regard, that fruits is coming, further fruits is coming. And so many wealth, money is coming. Wealth, money is coming, why? Because you did many kinds of pious activity, charity, donation. For this regard, this life, lot of wealth of money is coming. And that wealth of money also is what? Disturb your mind. What the disturbance? You always maintain that things. Understand? And engage this way. So you have no time to bhajan and sadhana. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he went, he was walking on the road. That time he saw one big company's house is there. Big advertisement is there. The Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada came and asked the manager, I want to meet with the owner of this company. But the manager, bro, he is very busy, he has no time. Oh, then he told, okay, Sadhu has come, give 500 rupees there. But no, I want to meet with you. Okay, 1,000 give. But Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, no, I want to meet with him direct. But he is very busy because he has so much business and whole world and only 24 hours he has many
Clients.
Workers.
Clients to do.
that time
call.
also telephone,
Phone call.
his
Yes,
ship is going this country, France, Japan, he is written in this. So he is very busy, he has no time. And Prabhupada told, no, I have come here not to the money from him, I direct want to meet with him. But manager told, no, the owner is very busy, he is not possible to meet with him. Then the Prabhupada left that place. Then after 30 years, same road, Guru Prabhupada, he was walking and saw that building complete broken and locked, nothing there. Then he saw just passing the way,
Entrance.
one old man, he was selling some gamcha. You know gamcha, small
Yeah.
cloth. What is this? And selling some gamcha. And his glasses completely what? Very thick. And so full of dust. Even this side also nothing. Poor
Right.
people, they are putting the
String.
string and putting this way, he was sitting in there. Then he asked, Prabhupada, he asked that person, yeah, 30 years before I came here, I saw this very nice building, this way, I want to meet with the owner of this company. And when I'm looking at completely, what happened? That old man, oh, that is completely and bankrupt. Then, so what happened? Where is the owner? That person, I am the owner. Because my building, my vision is completely finished. Just I maintain my life selling little bit gamsha. Yeah, that time he very that's so Prabhupada, so he sit with me and I can give some Harikatha.
Now you have time.
Now I have time, plenty time. Because no person is coming then to buy the gamsha. Understand? So I have lot of time. You can sit here and speak Harikatha. For this Shastra says, Jasanu Anugrami Harisya Tadana Isanai. And want to receive my mercy, then slowly I will take all his attachment. Karotu Vikshum Patikena, I make him street beggar. Then he have lot of time to speak and listen Harikatha. So I am saying, because I am Adhujya Kadamini Grantha Viswana Chakravarti was saying, this Sukriti Uttanartha. Sukriti means previous life, and you did many kinds of ways of activities, so a lot of wealth, money coming, and you arrangement, management, these things, no time to listen Harikatha. Yeah, this is Sukriti Uttanartha also. Duskriti Uttanartha, Sukriti Uttanartha, Duskriti, Bhakti Uttanartha. If you practice bhakti, in the beginning, so many name, fame, reputation will come. That is called love, puja, pratishtha will come. That Prabhuji also do Utsami, Ganatarala, Vishas, Buddha Vikalpa, then Vishas Sangara, then Niyamakshama, then Vishas Sangara, Niyamakshama, then Tarangarangani also. These many things will come. It's not so easy to bhajan and sadhu. Bhakti is this also there. Especially there is Tarangarangani, so many name, fame, reputation, then that time you will be dancing on the waves of name and fame. That Prabhuji told these things. You are thinking, why Uttam Mahabhagavat? Because many people give respect me, worshipping my lotus feet with milk, with yogurt,
Honey.
and honey, and understand these things, many things. You are thinking, I am Uttam Mahabhagavat. Otherwise, how possible these people also chasing behind me? Must be. Actually, this is also Tarangarangani, name, fame, reputation. These things. So now coming in this way, Bhakti this nature, Bhakti is Tirthura Bhagavan Jidisar, Daivana Kusurmurti Mukti Sangamukatanjali Sevati Asaman, Dharma Artha Kama Moksha Samaya Pratiksha. Suddha Bhakti manifest one's heart, also this will come. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Dharma, religion. Artha, economical development. Dharma, Artha, Kama, all kinds of facilities you will get. Or Moksha, even Mukti Devi, she will come and ask, please accept me. This type of. Suddha Bhakti manifest one's heart this way. In the beginning and the end, that look how these types of everybody is chasing behind you. If you little bit practice the devotional service to Lord, Bhagavad Bhakti, everybody gives so much. And everybody attract with you also. Akrasit ho jaye. If he speaks very nice, beautiful, sweet, eloquent words, charming words, then everybody completely intoxicated. Oh, maybe he is Uttam Mahabhagavat. And he is coming from direct Golok Vrindavan. And Blue Jackal Katha he also said. In there also told Blue Jackal Katha not. Blue Jackal Katha.
Blue Jackal Katha.
The story of Blue Jackal. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he told this story. I told this Katha also. Actually, what happened?
Or like the donkey carries the...
So try to understand this way. You cannot cheat to others. Actually, you are
Jackal.
You are cheating. We are thinking, I am cheating the people. And actually, you are not cheating the people. You cheated himself.
You are cheating yourself.
हैं? वो अपने के प्रताड़ना कर रहे हैं, झूठ के क्या प्रताड़ना करोगे? You cannot cheat to others. Just you cheated yourself. So for the Madhaji Kadamini explain Bhakti Uttha Anartha also. Then Aparad Uttha Anartha. And 4 kinds of offenses: Namaparad, Dhamaparad, Sevarada, Vaishnava Aparad. All these offenses actually called these words. This is called obstacles of our bhajan and sadhana. So sadhak should be checked how to free from all kinds of anarthas, unwanted things. How will we free from the anarthas? Learning, chanting of the holy names, servicing Guru and Vaishnava. Engage your mind in Krishna consciousness. This is very important also. Then another thing, all these anarthas is not removed one time. Step by step. Father Vishwanath Chakravarti Madhurya Kadamini in this Grantha very nicely explain how will you free from anarthas. Not one day. Your cloth is very dirty. Just one time put to the washing machine. It not will be completely clean. Maybe again and again. You put the washing machine, then clean. In the same way, again and again do bhajan and sadhan and associate with sadhu. Then your anartha will be removed. For this, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad explained the 5 stages. Our anarthas slowly removed. Very carefully explained. What are the 5 stages? Remember? बोलो अरे कितना संग करो सब भूल जाते हो नोट बनाते हो नहीं हो और बनाते हो तो पढ़ते ही नहीं जहाँ पढ़े मेरे चेष्टा नहीं सुनो तो कुछ 10 साल मेरे साथ संग कर रहे हो और 10 साल में यही बोलता रहता हूँ ज़्यादा थोड़ी बोलता है
I agree.
हाँ बस याद नहीं रखते हो पढ़ते नहीं एकोदशी वर्तिनी बहुदशी वर्तिनी प्राय की पूर्ण आत्मनिर्भर First is called Ekodeshi Vartini. Ekodeshi Vartini means one part of anarthas removed from the heart of the devotee in the stage of Shraddha and Sadhu Sangha. That is called Ekodesha Vartini. Remember the Sanskrit word. Ekodesha Vartini. Just a little bit. And 1% or 2%, 5%. Understand? In the stage of Shraddha and Sadhu Sangha. Then coming second stage, the Bahudesha Vartani. Bahudesha Vartani, most part of the anartha removed from the heart of the sadhaka in the stage of Nishtha. I say Bahudesha Vartani. Nishtha or Ruchi, or sometimes we say Ruchi. Bahudesha Vartani. Praiki means almost all his anarthas removed. Maybe 98% anarthas removed from his heart. That praiki means almost.
Does it correspond to the verse of the Bhagavatam, Nasta Prayeshu Avadareshu? Is it equivalent?
Yes. Nasta Prayeshu Avadareshu. Sinnatang Sakata Krishna Punna. Almost. Going. But the stage at the Asakti Dasa. And Asakti Dasa, sadhaka when he comes in this Asakti Dasa, then almost maybe 99% anarthas removed from his heart. Then Paika Purna. Purna means complete. In the stage of Bhavadasa. His heart is neat and clear. But still some smells. But what kinds of smell of anarthas? They are the smell of offenses. Because the offenses, lotus feet of Vaishnava aparad. That's not so easy to completely, absolutely remove in the heart. That's some smell of Vaishnava aparad. Still staying in the heart of sadhak at the stage of Bhavadasa.
But this offense smell, is it by words or by mind?
Anyhow.
No, it's past offenses.
Past, previous life.
Oh, past offenses.
Not what you do now.
Not that what you do now. Okay.
You
If you're in Bhava stage, you're not likable to do some offenses.
Yeah.
No.
Previous life, you did something. As like that is the example of Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj, this is two Leelas is exhibition of them. And it's called Maya Bijirminto Lila. Or another also mentioning to us, even sadhu can come to the stage of the Bhava Dasa. Also his first Vaishnava Aparad not so easy to remove. Vaishnava Aparad removed, but the smell of Vaishnava Aparad not going. Vaishnava given. Give an example. If you keep the camphor in the one box and take out the camphor from the box, but still some smell coming. In the same way, in the sadhu when it comes in the stage of Bhava Dasa, all his Vaishnava Aparad has gone. But previous life did some smell of Vaishnava Aparad, still is there. Or this year, Bharat Maharaj, he fell down from the Bhava Dasa to why? Because maybe some Vaishnava Aparad. Or maybe some Bhagavat Lila, that is called Maya Bijbrinta Lila. Very difficult to pronunciation.
Maya Bribinchi.
Maya Bijbrinta Lila.
Vijinta.
Maya is doing this. He has no offense. Bharat Maharaj has no offense. But showing to us Lila this way. So now coming in this way, Purna. Atantaki means is that when sadhu will come in the stage of prema rasa.
No smell. No smell.
No smell, nothing.
Just sweet fragrance.
And that sweet fragrance coming. Aha, this. And prema rasa. That is no atantaki. Absolutely. His heart is neat and clean and everything. And that time he is crying, Evam Bratu Saprinama Kritva Jatanuragu Dutiti Uchai Hasati Atho Rodoti Roti Gayan Unmadvat Nittati Lokavaj. That is called Prema Dasa. Srinan Suvadrani Rathangapani Janmani Karmani Jani Chaloke Namani Gitani Tadarthakani Gayan Unmadvat Nittata Lokavajya. Unmad means as like a mad person. Madman. Is crying, rolling on the ground, remembering past times of Krishna. And that time, that situation very terrible. And that we think soon he will be give up his body and attend to his
Like Mahaprabhu.
this. So coming in this way. So he had also explained this way, Anartha Nivrittis, 5 stages we also explain. Ekadashi Vartini, Bahudesi Vartini, Praiki, Purna, and then Atantiki. Atantiki means absolutely free from all kind. That's the stage of Prema Dasa. Understand? Then again also Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, Madhurya Kandvini Grantha, and before coming in the Nishta, also some obstacles are coming. Because if you not come in the stage of Nishta, your bhakti will not develop more. Nishtha ite upajay prema taranga. When sadhu will come in the stage of Nishtha, the waves of prem come. So now then again Vishwanath Chakravarti was also explained there are 5 obstacles again coming. What are the 5 obstacles again explained this way? That is loy, big shape, apatipatti, kosai or rasa sadhan. Because so many kinds of past impressions in our heart, हृदय में अनेकों जन्म की संस्कार पड़ा हुआ है. So many kinds of impressions, sanskar in our heart, not so easy to remove. So for this regard here also explained this way. First that is called loy. Loy means sleepiness coming. There are 2 ways sleepiness coming. One for you are very tired, doing so much work, hard work, then automatically your body, what is called, क्लांत हो जाता है.
Exhausted. Tired.
Tiredness coming, then sleepiness coming. There is another reason. Or another also is coming if you have no taste about this subject, but you cannot understand, then also sleepiness will come. विषय वस्तु में बोधगम्य नहीं होने पर नींद आती है. क्या बोला?
Not interested in the subject matter.
If you not can understand the proper way the subject matter, If you not properly understand the subject matter, then your mind cannot catch. Then there is also sleepiness coming. Understand? This is also coming. So say the विषय वस्तु में यदि बोधगम्य नहीं हो, then sleepiness. Bodhagama, you have no understanding the proper the subject. What I am speaking. If you not understand, then automatically what? Sleepiness will come. You try to understand, but very difficult. So that is called loy coming. So loy means sleepiness, again and again. Sleepiness. But this loy, sleepiness coming different way also. Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran. 3 stages are. 3 types of bhakti. Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran. And more sleepiness will come when the Smaran Paddhati. Understand? That is called when you chant your Gayatri mantra.
3 hours.
Sleepiness coming. Hallelujah. There's a loy. Om, Bhu, Bhu.
Just 3 words.
Listen. Then coming Shravan. When you listen Hari Katha, just I told, if you cannot understand the subject matter or you have no interest, then also sleepiness will be 2 reasons. If you not enter the subject matter or you have no taste this Katha, then sleepiness more will come. So Shravan, Kirtan, or Kirtan, less sleepiness will come. Now coming. Kirtan, less sleepiness. More sleepiness coming?
In listening.
Listening. Or most sleepiness will come in the stage of Smara.
Remembering.
So for this we are taken Jiv Goswami Pad explained Shravan, a Kirtana. Kirtanaka Bhakti. If you do Kirtan, then less sleepiness will come. Understand it? As you do Kirtan, then 3 things also automatically practice. Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran. For the Kali Yuga, Kirtan is prominent. Jadopnati, Tadopnati, Kalu, Kesava Nama Sankirtan. Nama Sankirtan is very powerful. You do Kirtan, sleeping. Understand? I remember when we were staying with Gurudev in Mathura, and sometimes so, what is it called? Lunar eclipse. Maybe 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So what do we do? 6 hours, no sleep. Gurudev also sitting too with us. They can do. Everybody want to sleep, 10 o'clock, 11 will sleep. There's no Kirtan. Sometimes Gurudev also himself do Kirtan. Sometimes speak Harikatha, then Gurudev notice. 10-15 minutes Hari Katha, then all Kirtan. When do Kirtan?
Everybody wakes up.
Everybody, I remember 6 hours. 10 p.m. to 4 p.m. 4 a.m. All night, whole night. He was also 6 hours. You understand? 6 hours. Gurudev himself also sitting with us in Madhur temple. He did not also sleep. All with us. We are 15 devotees and surrounding Gurudev whole night and doing Kirtan. Then after 4 p.m., 4 a.m. and with Guru going to Joguna, taking bath. And then after taking Joguna bath, then clean all temple. Because lunar eclipse, the system, you have to clean. Then after everything cleaning, with water cleaning, then Mangalarti and 5:30. This is
Not falling asleep. And not falling asleep.
not falling asleep. Then Gurudev says, okay, now you can take rest. Maybe 7 o'clock you are taking rest.
No pressure.
She would sleep for you to
So I am saying because it's loy. Loy means sleepiness coming. And Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran. Kirtan, less sleepiness will come. More sleepiness will come Shravan, and more sleepiness will come Smaran. Smaran means remembrance, especially chanting your Gayatri mantra. So we have this sleep, loy. Big shape. Big shape means destruction. And Distraction is given. Shravan Kirtan time, then your material thinking are coming. That is called disturb your mind. That is called the distraction. Logic.
Distraction.
Not distraction.
Distraction. Understand? That is called big check. Chanting holy name, but listen Harinam. Remembering some material things. Business is going on perfect or not. This thing, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
Counting your money.
And then the counting money is saying, and no money how to counting. Japama. শ্রবণাদি সময় ব্যবহারিক বিষয়ে আলোচনা বা স্মৃতি সমৃদ্ধ থেকে বিক্ষেপ বলে, লয় বিক্ষেপ না থেকে কখনো কখনো সমৃদ্ধ অসমর্থ বোধ থেকে অপ্রতিপত্তি বলে, অপ্রতিপত্তি। This third stage, that is called অপ্রতিপত্তি, disinterest. Understand? Sometimes also someone is no taste. You don't want to listen, don't want to listen, but still doing. That is called disinterest. Or something. Then fourth, that is called kosai. Kosai means is what? Kosai means past bad impressions come. Shravan Kirtan Adis. And sometimes and lust, greed, and what is called? Pride are coming. Chanting holy names. And sometimes thinking, oh, that person, he also blaspheme me. I have to take revenge. The cruel anger coming. Without reason. This thing also. Lust, anger, enviousness at the time of Shravan and Kirtan and Smaran. These types of activities is called kosai. Kosai means is what? These types of past impressions. Understand? But Gopi's kosai is not same. The Srimad Bhagavad explained when Krishna played the flute, some gopis they can't to attend in the Ras dance. Understand? Why? Because their husband, their superiors, by force, stop to them. Understand? This is Srimad Bhagavad to explain this way. Where are you going? So there is kosai. Well, what is that the kosai? And impression they had. There are the many things also explain our Acharya Vaishnava division. Because they associate with their husband. So Jogmaya did not allow to them to meet with Krishna. Balo Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki. This is also. You understand? That is also kosai. They did not go. But they feel frank of separation from Krishna. Then they are all their kosai destroyed. Then with their spiritual body attend to Krishna. So also explain this way. You read these things. So that kosai or this kosai is not same. Here this kosai means many kinds of bad impressions coming during the chanting holy names or listen Hari Katha or remembering mantra Gayatri. So that is called the kosai. Coming this. That is called the Garbhadiji sanskar. That is kosai. Sanskar means impressions.
Contaminated mind.
Then fifth, that is called Rasasadhan. Rasasadhan means is what? And taste for the material enjoyment and during Nam Sankirtan, Shravan. And what is that? Smell coming from the kitchen. This tapasta.
Hare Krishna.
Today big feast. Listen Hari Katha, chanting holy name, remember it. But smell coming from the kitchen. So in his mind, what is he doing? Enjoying. Understand? Thakurji, they are not offered to Thakurji. But he thinking, oh, very nice, today, very big feast. Nice prasad will come. You know, especially in Sahajiyas, that I tell to Sahajya what they are doing. When they doing kirtan, that time with smell coming, they are very happy. Sahaja, Vaishnava, they are eating also fish. Matsya bhojan. They are thinking fish is the fruit of Ganga Jal, Ganga Phal.
Yes, Ganga Phal.
Ganga Phal. Ganga Phal, understand? This is the fruit of Ganges. So Sahaja, Vaishnavas, and they also eating the fish. The fish is called
Ganga Phal.
can eat.
Fruit of the Ganga.
And you understand? But which Ganga Phal you will eat or which not will, they also mention in their Shastra. And their Shastra, own Shastra. Ilisa, Khalisa, Abacha. But those fish are very healthy. And less bones.
Yeah.
And tasty. That fish you can eat.
Nice fruits.
Nice fruits. You should not eat all fruits of Ganga Jal.
Ripened fruit.
Ripened
Ripened fruit.
I don't give interpretation, listen. They are saying, they also wrote their own slok also. Grantha. Ilisa, Khalisa, Bacha.
Fish loka.
And I forget their slok. My Gurudev Bhaman Goswami Maharaj, especially in East Bengal. So there are so many.
Fish. In East Bengal, they like to eat fish.
Eat fish there, yeah. And Ilisa, Khalisa, Bacha. And one kind of fish, that is Ilis fish. They are very tasty. And so much sweet smell coming. So they are good. Ilisa, Khalisa, all fish you should not eat. Which fish will be? Very healthy fish. And they are saying this. So they are saying. And Ilisa, Khalisa, Bacha. This type of. They are giving the Sapta.
Pranam.
Seven types of fish.
7 types of you can eat. And that is called Ganga Phal. They are saying this. So now coming in this way, very nice katha sometimes we tell to you. That this Sahaja Vaishnava, they are doing Nam Sankirtan. And that is called Chobis Prahar. Chobis Prahar means is what? 72 hours. They also doing Nam Sankirtan.
And crying.
And that is called Chobis Prahar. Chobis Prahar, 24 Prahar. One Prahar means 3 hours. So Chobis Prahar, 24 Prahar means 72 hours. Understand? Doing Kirtan. And 3 days they are doing Kirtan. Yeah? But actually, there is called different groups. Understand? These groups are there. And doing Kirtan, and so different instruments. They are playing Mridanga, Kartal, and going up, down, this way. And if you go Bengal, then you can see how the 24 Prahar is going on. And only in Harinam. And at that Harinam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. They are not doing any Mahamantra. Not others. Only Hare Krishna, this Mahamantra. Sometimes very loud, very good. Re, 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 re. And taking Mridanga, big Mridanga also there. And that was small Mridanga, big Mridanga that time. And taking Mridanga, they jump. And 2 meters, they going up and down this way. And doing this way. And sometimes crying. And shedding tears, rolling on the ground, shedding tears. If you see, oh, what kinds of prem is going on. Bilkul, and as like how Mahaprabhu performed Nam Sankirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur. And same way, they also doing it. And understand, Chindiya Padige, and Chaitanya would dance Nam Sankirtan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu garland. Also falling in the feet of the devotees. But they have no sense. They don't know what they all they completely. In the same way, Sahaja Vaishnava, they are acting this way, imitating, doing Nam Sankirtan this way, and different Nam Sankirtan. So now they are singing also this way. Then they are singing what? Just to give an example, they are singing this. What is called? Dukkha Dure Galoch. Atma Nivedon Tua Pode Kori Hoinu Poramo Sukhi Har Dukkha Dure Galo Chintana Rohilo Chodike Ananda Dekhi. Then they are giving the extra words. That is called Akhar. Akhar, Hardike. Chodike Ananda Dekhi. I am looking happiness, four direction. They are saying this. Anandayar dhare nare. Mane, this happiness completely what? over যায়,
Overflooding.
over flooding. Ananda dharina.
Ananda.
Ananda dharina. Why are you saying Ananda? Because smell coming from the kitchen. That person, he
Nice
cooked
fish.
the nice fish, Ilish fish. Yeah? So he's saying, yeah, they're saying, Anandayar dhare nare. And again say this, Anandayar dhare nare. Are complete. Anand. What is Ananda? When after our kirtan, we'll eat
Enjoy.
fish.
Enjoy.
So then maybe 10-15 minutes in Anandayar dhare nare Anandayar playing harmonium, very nice. And shedding tears, you cannot believe you what kinds of prem. And that time most of the ladies they are going and touching their face and also giving some dakshin. And 1 rupee, 10 rupee, 5 rupee, 10, 100 rupees they give. And that time the Anandayar dhare nare. Basically Baul Sampradaya. Understand? Baul Sampradaya. And Khan is king. And actually what happened? Who cooked who cooked the fish. Then he forgot to lock the kitchen. Kitchen door he forgot.
He don't come in.
Then in the meantime one dog entered in the kitchen and ate the
Fish! Oh.
then cook he saying what to do now? That time cook he's saying then Anandaya Dharana. He's saying that Ananda Dharana. Then he cook is coming and giving the another what is called interpretation. And Savananda Kuttanande Savananda ses kare je. Sorry Kuttananda. When the dog
Ate the fish.
ate
Ananda.
all your Ananda
Is gone.
Is
destroyed. Kuttananda ses kare. He is singing Ananda dhare nari. Or he is saying Kuttananda ses kare je. Means your Ananda completely
Destroyed by the
destroyed by the dog.
dog destruction.
So here he is saying Savan Kirtan during the time of Savan Kirtan name is not but not in the proper way. The name is going in where? Into enjoying the material sense gratification. That type of is called rasa sadhan. Taste for material enjoyment. Chanting holy names. External chanting holy names. But mind is going in where? To enjoy the
Fish.
fish. Look this. Rasa sadhan. During chanting Nam Kirtan, their mind is enjoying the material senses. That is called rasa sadhan. So these types also, these are 5 types of obstacles to attain the nishtha. But when sadhak chanting holy names and doing bhajan and sadhan and give attention all his bhajan sadhan, then slowly he develop his one nishtha coming. But here also nishtha again. Nishtha means also nishtha. नहीं माने निश्चय में स्था माने स्थिर हो जाता है माने completely fixed your mind. That is called nishtha. Because without a nishtha, steadiness, you cannot develop your first your guru nishtha, nam nishtha, bhajan nishtha, seva nishtha. And if you are not the nishtha, you are nam nishtha. Every day you have chant fixed round. That is called nam nishtha. And one day chanting 5 rounds, one day chanting 10 rounds, one day chanting 64 rounds, one day chanting 0 rounds. This is not the nishtha means what? And fixed. This is. Okay, you can chant less, no problem. But every day have to maintain that fixed round. Chanting. So nishtha. Nishtha means stha. Stha dhatu kam. Stha means sthir ho jana. Fixed.
Stable.
Understand? So, but the nishtha, 2 kinds of nishtha. One is called sakshat bhakti visayani or tad anukul vortini. Bhakti visayani. First, nishtha should be your subject matter of your bhakti. That's called bhakti visayani. Tad anukul visayani, which is favorable for your bhakti, you have to accept. So remember, nishtha, two things. One is called sakshat bhakti visayani, which is the subject matter of your bhakti. You have to fix your mind. Tad anukul, which is favorable for bhakti. Utsahat, nishcha, dharja, tat karma, pravartana, sanga, tyaga. This is also tad anukul.
Favorable.
Favorable of your. Sadhu sanga, nam sankirtan, sadhu sanga, this is what this thing. And also tad anukul vastu amani manada, maitri, friendship. This is called the anukul of your bhakti. Tad vastu anukul bhakti. Anukul means favorable. Always very give respect to others. Omani, manada. Give to respect of your seniors. Very humble, polite. This is called the favorable of your bhakti. So in this way, sadhak step by step with his body, mind and speech, serve Guru and Vaishnava and doing bhajan and sadhana. So after nishtha, then sadhak, he come in the stage of ruchi, ruchi stage. Now coming, ruchi. Ruchi stage, ruchi means taste will come. Ruchate iti ruchi. If you are hungry, then any kind of food will come, then will be eat. And if you are not hungry, then many kinds of food will come, then we will search some faults. This is the nature. You are very hungry, too much hungry. And what kinds of food is coming? And without asking, just close your eyes and eat it. This is the symptom of ruchi, appetite. If you have appetite, then understand? So you are eating these things. And if you are not, you have no appetite. Many kinds of food, then go, this is salty, this is not salt, this is burn, this is many also
False.
And question will come your mind. That means I am not saying, okay, you can cook as much you uncooked, cooked, burning these things. You offer to Thakurji saying, then hey, that means you have no
Ruchi.
ruchi, we have no appetite. So for this regard, you are looking my faults of the cooking. You cannot say this word. You have to properly cook and offer to Thakurji. Then Thakurji will eat with your offering. And you are not Vidur or you are not the Brajavasi. Just to offer Thakurji accept you. Don't you think you are Brajavasi? You are Brajavasi.
Offer chapati with no salt.
Everything should be proper way. Cook for Thakurji and offer Thakurji. Then Thakurji accept your offering. Then Vaishnava will take your offering in Mahaprasad. Then we say Mahaprasadi Govindi Namamani Vaishnavi Sarva Punna Vatang Rajan Visasana Gur Premanandi. Bhuke na hoy bhajan Gopala. You are hungry, you cannot do bhajan to Krishna. So we have to give some food, your stomach.
Ananda.
Ananda.
Good.
Ananda. Okay. Okay, take offering. Ari Prasad ko offering karo jao.
Malati. Tu vas à Berlin alors?
D'accord, tu vas aller prendre.
Okay.
Je vais le 7, je reviens le 11.
Nice.
It's good.
How many obstacles?
Yeah.
It's 4 anarthas is written in page 183. 4 anarthas. Pachimotani. Really nice.
But each anartha have four anartha again, yes? Which anartha have again four anartha? Other.
Obstacles are the law eviction of the cosine associated obstacles.
Sorry, проблема была кто-то.
What did you write? Four kinds of anarthas. You wrote anarthas. Duskiti uttanartha, sukriti uttanartha, bhakti uttanartha, aparadhi uttanartha.
Also Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he is describing Hridaya Dobala.
First is that is called
The
the Bhajan Rahasya.
Brahma, the false conception first.
Ida Durbullo, Aparad. First that is called what?
Brahm, false conception.
Sarubhram.
Swarubram.
Sarubhram. Ida Durbullo.
Anartha.
Aparad.
Aparad.
Sarubhram, Hidaya Durbullo.
There's 4 kinds, each time 4 kinds.
Yeah.
4 kinds of Swarubram, 4 kinds of...
Again, everything also so four. Then 16 types of anartha.
So many.
Rudel, I have a question about Kripara Aloka. I have a question about Kripara Aloka. What is that? Like this. Kripara Aloka. Spiritual view. Spiritual view.
Kripa for alok
Yeah,
dhan.
yes. For see Krishna everywhere. Yes, you said in Requa that when we have this, we can see Krishna
See Krishna everywhere.
everywhere. Okay?
Who is it?
No, yes, but my question, what's your special instruction for me for have this?
You give love and affection to everybody. Krishna resides in the heart of all the living. Krishna resides in the heart of all the living entities. Krishna resides in the heart of in the form of Paramatma, super soul. You understand? Follow. Very good. I tell to you. You always think Krishna resides in the heart of living in the form of Paramatma, super soul.
Excuse me, Maharaj.
Always you think Krishna resides in the heart of all the living entities in the form of Paramatma, super soul.
Tu dois toujours penser que Krishna est là présent dans le cœur de tous les êtres vivants. Tous les êtres vivants. Sous la forme du Paramatma, mais c'est Krishna lui-même pour nous.
So for this give the respect and love and affection to all the living entities.
Donc tu dois donner beaucoup de respect et d'affection à tous les êtres vivants parce que ton Krishna, il est là dans le cœur de tous les êtres vivants.
Listen, this is the 9 o'clock. Okay. So again we'll go their house. How many cars are going? 2?
At least my car with you, Maharaj, and other devotees, and maybe another car.
Your car, not bad? So who is another car will come?
Mine.
Maybe Madame Noir.
Mine car.
Okay. 2 cars. Okay. So maybe we leave here 10:30 or
10:30, 11 o'clock, as you like.
yeah.
Chez moi, à 17h.
Stop this.